It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Up by Theo Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Now here's Cam Scatterbroo on the ground. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, that's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
It's Scatterbroo on 2nd down. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick one to the outside by Doug. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Scatterbroo now from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
60 Bison. Shut up!
Throw here, 3rd down. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. This is ahead for about 5. Arthur Mollett there to bring him down. Offense in a hurry up here. It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Running with Scatterbroo. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We're back to Ford Field right after this. second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Going right back to Scadaboo. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Orange, 17.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines should have wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
70 Timberwolf. I go.
Trying it again with Scadaboo. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
On third and goal, it's Dart. Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. She's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. No run. It's Scadaboo. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants get some late points and the lead. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Gano ready to send this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He cuts it back left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
20, 14, 14, 12, 12, 12, 12. What's up?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And right there is the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
180, 5, 5, 5.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Now you breathe. Horrible. We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That one's complete over the middle. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, kill kid. Tonight. By 20.
Shotgun snap here to go. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Motioning Williams left. To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. And the Giants get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Screen here for Scatterboot. Open space inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. And get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
1st and 10 from the 32. Driving forward with Scatterboot. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, Goff. That's to Laporta again. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Goff setting the throw. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 22 out of that play. And that That is good for Detroit first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
6-yard line.
Value 1. What's that?
And he fakes the spike. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. What's that?
Gone. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
180. What's that?
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Debo's got it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Go. 72. Go.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. They'll get 6 on the run, but still need twice that now. 3rd and 12 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready. Go.
Looking to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
He's back to throw. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Man in motion here.
180. Turbo.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the 4th.
that's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants want to end it in regulation if they can. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw it. Taken in by Bellinger. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take over with a chance to win this game.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Cut. White 20. Super. Turbo set.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
All set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. Turbo, show.
Gibbs. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Now to throw. This finds Bellinger. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
White 20. Merlin. White 20.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Space on the right, and he's got room. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the key word. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Giants 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Shotgun pistol. Escapes the pocket. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And our Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Finger inbounds. Oh, what a play! So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper.
Chat, what is up with the
between
two
New York
fucking Lions?
Giants
Oh.
and the Detroit
Okay.
Lions.
Can't bitch and complain, I gotta beat the other one, huh? Let's go. No, it's a different dude. It's somebody. That's cool. Just talk, man. I wish I would have won it. Oh, BBB, I pissed off her.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one
I should have won that last one,
started.
but I fucking got too greedy.
Return starts at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Something about this cover 3. They have cover 3 drop.
And the defense waited
Don't
for
get
him
the
at the
fucking
line,
cover
and he
3,
goes
man.
down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Finding Johnson once more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Jesus
Able to
Christ.
get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Now I know you're good.
Defensive
Jeez.
tackles in this league, Kate, they can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they
Hurry up.
stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scattergood. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Play action with Dart. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Dude,
And it's a turnover.
how why the fuck am I throwing it like that?
Complete on 4th, and it's
Like, it's gonna
go
stop
down.
this.
You know, these fourth
I don't
down
get it.
plays are all about trust. You lean into what
Whistle
you
trips.
do best.
Throw flats to
Unfortunately,
fucking-
with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Fucking run.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line,
Trips
needing
draw.
a loss. First play of the game. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Goff working from the pistol. Defender
Good
runs
defense.
right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for his back to Jameer Gibbs there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Oh, you're gay, bro. You're so gay.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he's going to get him down, but the
fucking run it, really?
Gets down inside the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first.
Yeah, right, bro.
And this is pushed
I am there in the backfield already.
There on the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 4.
Out of the shotgun. Gone.
6-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
There's no shot.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers.
Nope.
Know how to utilize their personnel.
fucking
They
punish.
know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. A handoff for Williams, running left.
Dude, end around. You gotta be shitting.
This to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The
Golly.
Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ. I would guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Cover 3 drop.
Darks looking to throw. Screen here for Scatterboo. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Out of the gun this time, here's Darks.
You gotta hold on to that, bro. Like, fuck.
Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one
Y'all
falls
can't
incomplete this
fucking
first time
catch.
so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Now quickly, it's Johnson. And this one does not go far. Offense to the line fast.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Third down now. Here's Darks.
Oh my god, bro.
A ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by DJ.
You gotta be shitting me.
And the Lions get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Black 20.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On first down, it's Goff. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. To the right, he's got to slide. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second. It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First down, Giants.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
It's Scatterby on second down. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with third and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
It's on target to Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
They go right back to Tracy. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Gano ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second and pretty long here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go now.
Ward now on third down. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. From the pistol, and give to Scatterboot. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go. Going right back to Scatterboot. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Driving forward with Scatterboot. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Giants using their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On the handoff, here's Scatterboot. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboot. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Giants first down.
From the gun, here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going to need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. To throw, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. Past midfield at the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They'll run, it's Scatterboot. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards. And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
It's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make a long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Gano is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So they'll decline this and take the results.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Ready to send this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10.
Back! Back to 60. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down from the gun. Connection is made. Io Manor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Zone read here. A give to Pollard. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete right side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Warrior 70, Stephanie, 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. It gives a Pollard on the option. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost them about a yard. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here.
Brings up
Pass to 60, pass to 60.
At the 11-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
Now Ward. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Tyler Newman.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
60 by 6, 60, 70 ranges, 19, 18.
On 1st down, here's Dunt. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Running with Scatterboo. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
3rd down.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Starts the return at the 34. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, smash Bronco! Go!
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Viking H.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? Out wide, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without two.
Takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be missing.
Now, from the home of the Raiders, since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterby. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. He'll go again with Scatterby. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Big Tonka Hemingway in there for the tackle.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Ready up!
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Once again, it's Scatterby. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Giants
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterby. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Count. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Scatterboo trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Dart's going to throw here on second down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York.
Giants.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Into space. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
60 vices, 60 dice, 18 rebel, 18 rebel. 7
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hot. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. The Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Raiders 7. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12-yard line.
Look, Jackson up, Jackson up. Thirteen next, 13 next.
They'll go again with Genty. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Third and 2. Here we go. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
53.
Here's Gino. He's got his big tight end. Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
So that's a level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pick.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. It's Dart moving to his right. And he does all he can to get away. But they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage. And it will bring up 4th down.
He has to to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Lion.
A first down throw for Smith. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, trio left. Hey, alert, left. Ours. 13X. Cover. Just 58. Alert.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey. You ready to get slow? Tuesday. Alert. Hey, it's a clip. Tell us up.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bess. And he'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
14 yards.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish it, look. Alert, Jackson left. 13X. 49, flip her up. Hey, go flip her up. Strike. Snowball.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. This returnable from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
Their own 13-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. Big hole to the 30. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
A gain of 23 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
13 next.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
A big play there for the Raiders. 35 yards.
First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw is Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
It's the score, Giants 21, Raiders 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check 58. Hey, we go. Hey, a little alert. Oh, it's off. You ready to get it up? We're good.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
51 yards, the gain on the play. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smith to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Gino to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Oh, he's got room past the 30s. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. The Giants sending out their punter as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
10 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
13 next.
Now, Gino. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Vegas.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Rocket brings it in out wide. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's Mostert. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, he didn't get it by a whole lot, but that's a really nice job up front, giving him just enough of a crease that he could push his way forward and pick up the first down.
He'll run. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider first down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll stick to the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. In motion, that's Thornton. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
3rd and 7.
Now they face 3rd down and 7.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This a potential game winner. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready. Hey, it's a clip.
Keno gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's gonna have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw. Smith rolling right. That is caught at the 3. And the Raiders going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Now, 1st and goal.
Hey, we go.
Here's Mostert. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Olszewski now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 17.
Here we go. One final play. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So this one, a win for the Raiders. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatterby on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Scatterby. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. It's on target to Johnson. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he loses the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Scatterboo now from the gun. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back in line as the defense all over this one. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Giants in control so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
It's Scatterboo on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's Scatterboo on second down. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. And not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. the pistol, he gave to Scadaboo. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gano ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Flushed out of the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Again, it's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage to check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Darts out of the shotgun. Drop this down. Scadaboo. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That pass is caught by Wandale Robinson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on to punt. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. You know, ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Continuing to move past the 45. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Shesky now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offensive line fast.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's Dart. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Dart now against the blitz. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. One to the outside by Dart. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
17 more yards. That's enough. Giants, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, Siskanabu winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Siskanabu. A second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
You know, ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Vegas!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Pass brought in by Burden. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Here's Williams again. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard
Yeah,
line.
Hornets! Vegas, Vegas!
To the air yet again. Williams finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
On the carry, this is Scatterbo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Going with Scatterbo here on the ground. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Here's Scatterbo. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants needing 4 points. Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Shut up. 70 Lions. Check up.
Now it's Scatterbo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another carry for him. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Bears in the nickel, third down. Throwing now. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Desperation time here on 4th. It's on target to Johnson. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Here's Singletary. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Gano ready to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready to run! We got Hornets! 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 Hornets!
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Yes! What is it? Hold on!
Setting up to pass. Put the body on the line for his team. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
The 17-yard line.
Combo! Punch first!
Williams to throw on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Vegas!
2nd and 10 now. Williams. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow